Hi everyone. Welcome to our lesson 62. My name is Professor Robert, and in today's session, we will learn about rationalization of complex denominators. Using our first example here, um, first of all, rationalizing the denominator means changing the denominator into a rational number. Thus, this denominator should be changed into a rational number, or just to get rid of the radical signs. And we do that by multiplying the entire lower part or the denominator of our fraction by conjugate binomials or radical conjugates. These are terms we've spoken about in some of our previous lessons. So that means we need to multiply our expression both at the bottom and at the top, but with the conjugate binomials or radical conjugates. So the conjugate for this expression, root 7 plus 2, becomes root 7 minus 2. And what you do to one part of a fraction, you must do the other. So we also need to multiply the top by root 7 minus 2. So that means uh, our expression becomes 6 into root 7 minus 2 over root 7 plus 2 multiplied by root 7 minus 2. And then we can move on to simplify what we have here. So this will become 6 root 7 minus 2 divided by root 7 by root 7 will give us 7. Root 7 multiplied by negative 2 will give us minus 2 root 7. And then 2 times root 7 will give us positive 2 root 7. And then 2 times negative 2 will give us minus 4. So in the end, we will have 6 root 7 minus 2 divided by minus 2 root 7 plus 2 root 7 will cancel out. And then 7 minus 4 will leave us with 3. And then, of course, 3 is once, and 3 here will be 2 times. So the final answer here we get will be 2, open brackets, root 7 minus 2, close bracket. All right? Okay, so let's try to work out a second example and see where it takes us. Let's suppose we have root 3x minus root 2, and this is being divided by root 3x plus root 2. Again, here we have to multiply the denominator by a radical conjugate. So this will then become root 3x minus root 2 multiplied by the conjugate of the denominator, which will be root 3x minus root 2. And the same will be in the denominator, root 3x plus root 2 multiplied by its conjugate, which will be root 3x minus root 2. Okay, Then we go into the game of distributing our expressions by multiplying out all contents in one bracket by all contents in the next bracket. So we can start with the top. Root 3 times root 3 will give us 3. Root 3 times negative root 2 will give us minus root 2 root 3. And then we have negative root 2 times root 3 will be negative root 2 root 3. And then negative root 2 times negative root 2 will give us positive 4. Will give us positive 2, sorry. Give us positive 2. And so this is all divided by root 3 times root 3 will give us 3x. And then root 3x by multiplied by minus root 2x will be minus root 2 root 3. Then positive root 2 multiplied by root 3x will be positive root 2 root 3x. Actually, this should be x. And finally, root 2 multiplied by negative root 2 will give us minus 2. Okay, so we can now move on to simplify what we have here. So the top will be 3x, 3x minus 2 root 2 3x plus 2. This should have been 2x here. And then all this is divided by 3x. Now minus root 2 root 3 plus root 2 root 3 will cancel out. And we have just minus 2 here. And that becomes our final answer. All right. So if this lesson helped you, don't forget to like, share with anyone you think needs it, and please subscribe for more algebra made simple. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.